Chapter 8 Triggering World Quests. Russell clearly recognizes the top killer. To be honest, it's a bit pitiful. The brain hole of the cross is so big that it makes people speechless. It is completely possible to write online novels. Well, a certain hammer is correct. For the sake of life safety, Russell decided to read less BBs and vote more in the future, and reward dozens of alliance leaders when he had nothing to do, so as not to be beaten by someone from 10 kilometers away one day. The cross thought that he had guessed everything right, and then the conversation changed. The man you killed on the top floor came from an organization called the Brotherhood. This organization has existed for thousands of years and has trained countless experienced men. Killers, each with the ability to take another person's life with one blow. Duke rolled his eyes and said, "Then I'm not very dangerous. I killed their members, and I'm still a core member who can turn bullets." The cross has exactly such an expression. Yes, you are in danger now, and they will retaliate wildly until they kill you. Russell's face was alert, and his muscles were tense. How do you know this? You seem to know that organization very well. Could it be? Hee, I like to talk to smart people. I came to you to join forces with you. You may be rough now, but you have the talent to be the top. After a period of training and the fraternity, they will be you the next big enemy. The cross a blah 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 blah. Russell's talent was praised, saying that he was born to be a killer, and then he told about the Brotherhood. The cross was originally a member of the Brotherhood, and it was at the number 1 level. The organization was originally a lawful camp, accepting God's will to kill the scum that endangered society. As a result, the leader of the organization, Sloan, did not resist the temptation of money, and began to forge goals for his own gain, causing the Brotherhood to deviate from its original intention. Russell listened to the whole process, and his expression did not waver at all. Did he say nonsense after seeing the original movie? I will train you to realize your talent as soon as possible, and then we will be counterattacking the Brotherhood. After the foreshadowing was over, the cross finally stated his purpose. Believe me, you killed the core members of the Brotherhood. They will not. Don't let it go. You can't escape. This is your destiny. Facing the pressure of the cross, Russell did not take it to heart. He came to this world to complete the task. Against an organization that has existed for thousands of years, or a one-shot killer organization, he will do this only when he is smart. Besides, even without him, the son of the cross could do something like forcibly demolishing a spinning mill, and there is no reason to participate. Sorry, I refuse, because I hate killers. Ding. The host triggers the world quest. World mission: destroy the Brotherhood and personally end the leader Sloan. The mission failed, staying in this world forever, falling into the endless pursuit of the Brotherhood. Russell. What expression should I use at this time? Is it really fragrant? Knowing that things are not so easy, the cross began to analyze the stakes. Don't be in a hurry to refuse, if you are worried that I will use you. Stop, I changed my mind, and I accept your invitation. Don't be so confused. I know you want to use me, but I do need your help, just for my own life. Russell's sudden change of words made the cross look bewildered. Even 10 seconds ago, he refused to do so neatly and without any wiggle room. The cross really wanted to use Russell, just like the Brotherhood used the son of the cross. The cross also wanted to recruit Russell as a cannon fodder. Facing the behemoth of the Brotherhood alone, the cross didn't mind training a talented helper, and Russell himself was a money-driven killer, so he didn't feel anything wrong with using it. Happy cooperation. The two stretched out their hands to hold together. Just then, the bar's hanging TV was switched to the news channel. The homicide on the top floor of the building was being broadcast on the screen. Because of the intervention of some big people, the truth was suppressed, and Debay too became an innocent citizen passing by the top floor. Then a wanted notice was posted on the camera. The picture captured by the elevator is a bit blurry, but if you compare it carefully, you can tell that it is Russell without a doubt. As soon as the screen changed, a senior police officer was being interviewed by a reporter. Yes, the case is going very smoothly. According to our investigation, it has been confirmed that the perpetrator is a Korean. Cross smiled contemptuously. It was Sloan who did it. Over the years, he collected money to kill people, and he even caught up with a congressman. Russell put the baseball cap on the table again and sighed. It's useless to say this. I only know that I can't go to Jackie Chung's concert. Half an hour later, the Cross drove Russell to a warehouse, where the next training will take place. Russell took a few glances. The independent waste lathe factory has thick walls with good sound insulation. If he hadn't seen the light rail before, he wouldn't have guessed that it was only one street away from the Cross's nest. It's very safe here. If you don't play blasting, basically no one will care about what's going on here. In the days to come, I will train you strictly until I recognize your strength. The factory building is the place for Cross to practice by himself. As a top killer, he needs to maintain his peak condition at all times, so he will come back here to practice his hand when he has nothing to do. Russell took 2 steps back silently. What's the first step? Get beat up? The Cross grinned. You are really experienced, but don't worry, I have seen your fighting, and the melee ability is ferocious enough, so this step can be skipped directly. Of course, if you have special hobbies, I can also tie you up. On the lathe, fix you hard. Forget it, my special hobby is tying people up. Okay. Time waits for no one, and every second you waste, you are more dangerous, so let's go straight to the topic. The Cross was put away with a pleasant face, and there was an aura that made Russell's heart palpitate, stronger than the previous big back. So much that his heart started beating faster. The Cross praised, you are so good, but you can't jump fast enough. What's the meaning? Your heartbeat should be faster. Now this level is not enough. I know there is a way to get you into the state quickly, just like when you were on the top floor. Just as he was talking, the Cross suddenly pulled out the pistol from the holster under his arm, and the Magnum Kitty Hawk II fired 2 bullets at Russell. Russell sensed danger at the moment when the Cross drew his gun, jumped in the air, bent his body into a difficult shape, and was perfectly shot. Ah. Cross. WTF.